you've got the C word.
So I'm telling patients every single week that they've got cancer.
People often think about, I've got cancer, and the next thing is death.
Many people will describe their cancer experience as a journey. It's a journey that starts with a conversation and a doctor giving you their diagnosis. You must see all sorts of reactions when you tell people, I'm sorry to tell you, but you have this type of cancer.
It's a very difficult time for patients. I think that nobody wants to be sat in a chair like you are opposite me for me to say, I'm really sorry to say that you've got cancer. I think that that changes a patient's life forever. They walk out of your clinic room and their life has changed forever. I feel that I need to give them the right start for that very difficult journey that can sometimes end in death.
The Kent Oncology Centre provides services for almost 2 million people across Kent, Medway and parts of East Sussex, with 600 staff seeing more than 150,000 patients a year.
Often when you're giving radiotherapy treatment, it can sometimes get what we call this bit cooler in the front.
With so many patients, it's perhaps not surprising that there are more than 15,000 clinical team meetings a year like this one to oversee patients' progress.
Everyone's journey is individual, and it's understanding what they know about their diagnosis, but also breaking down to simple, bite-sized, easy to understand chunks. Because one of the greatest fears is, I've got diagnosed with cancer, I feel out of control. My personal circumstances, family, social, financial, and it's trying to regain control for them, autonomy for them on that journey, to make sure they've now got a clear path to know which way they're going.
The NHS has to hit certain cancer care targets. An urgent referral from your GP for suspected cancer means you should see a specialist within 2 weeks. The faster diagnosis standard says you shouldn't wait more than 28 days from seeing that specialist to finding out whether you have cancer or not, and a 62-day target between an urgent referral for suspected cancer and the start of treatment.
I find the cancer standards very useful to focus our teams, and we're very proud in this organisation that we've met our cancer standards for over 3 years, and we're one of few hospitals in the country that's been able to do that. You know, who would disagree with a friend or relative of theirs being referred with a suspected cancer and being treated within 62 days? We would all want that for our friends and relatives.
As Philippa prepares to operate on a patient, the reality is many of us will know someone who is living with cancer. By 2030, there could be 100,000 people living with the disease in our region. Many patients will live with their cancers for decades, others may not be so lucky, but with cancer care, every patient-doctor relationship is unique.
We can't always cure people, we can't always make them better all of the time. But if we help them at really difficult times in their lives, even if we're not successful in their treatment, it's very rewarding work. I meet patients that I will never forget for the rest of my life, and that change me. That often patients they're inspirational. So, and I don't think that the general public see that. I don't think they see that at all, how they change our lives. They see that we change theirs, but it's often the other way around.
Fascinating insight, and worth noting, of course, that the Oncology Centre continues through much of the doctor strike with all its treatments, so that's still ongoing.
Yeah, worth pointing that out.